I cannot be allowed to get married to a Nuer because of their historical.
The Nuer people, we are the tallest guys. We are the tallest people. Yes. Yeah, in the South Sudan as a Nuer tribes.
In the endless wetlands where the White Nile spills across the earth like a living vein, where cattle are wealth, names are legacy, and ancestors are never truly gone, death is not the final word, because here, among the Nuer, a man can die and still take a wife. No heartbeat, no breath, nobody walk beside her. And yet, a marriage is arranged, a bride is given, a family is built. Children are born in the name of a man who no longer walks in the land, but whose presence is still deeply felt. This is not myth, this is not legend. This is a tradition where the line between the living and the dead dissolves, where love, duty, and legacy refuse to be buried. Tonight, we step into one of the most haunting and fascinating cultural practices on earth. This is the ghost marriage.
The spirit is around me all the time. Yeah. I don't get this Bible saying that until death do us part. No, it's not in my vocabulary. I want to marry to my husband until I go. Yeah. I love only one man. I don't see others like men. It's only him who's a man for me. The other one, some of them, I see them like boys.
Imagine a wedding ceremony. There is singing, there is cattle exchange, there is dancing, there is a bride beautifully adorned, but there is no groom because the groom is dead. In Nuer culture, if a man dies before marrying or without producing children, his family may arrange for a woman to marry him in his name. This is not symbolic, this is not superstition. This is a legally and socially recognized marriage. The woman becomes the wife of the deceased, and any children she bears will carry his name. To outsiders, it sounds impossible. Why would anyone marry someone who cannot speak, cannot work, cannot live? The answer lies in three powerful pillars of Nuer societies. Among the Nuer, a man's greatest legacy is not wealth. It is not a land, it is children. A man without descendants is considered erased from the lineage. His ancestral line disappears. Ghost marriage prevents that extension. Even in death, a man can become a father. In Nuer society, cattle are life. They are currency, they are pride, they are spiritual symbols. Bride wealth, the transfer of cattle from the groom's family to the bride's family, seals a marriage. If a man dies unmarried, the cattle that would have secured his lineage may never be exchanged. Ghost marriage allows the family to fulfill that obligation. Cattle are transferred in his name. The marriage is recognized. The lineage continues. Here lies the most fascinating part. The widow will take a living man, often a relative of the deceased, as a biological partner. But he is not the husband. He is not the father. Socially and legally, the children belong to the deceased man. They inherit his name, they inherit his cattle, they continue his bloodline. Even if biologically they descend from another, the fatherhood here is not just biology. It is a social recognition, it is lineage, authority, it is ancestral continuity. What about the woman? Is she forced? In many cases, she consents because ghost marriage provides security. She gains status as a legitimate wife. Her children are protected by a recognized lineage. She becomes part of a powerful kinship network. In a pastoral society where identity flows through clan ties, this matters deeply. But the system is complex. It ties her reproductive future to a man she never met. Her life becomes part of a story that began before she arrives. Among the Nuer, the dead are not gone. They exist in the spiritual world. If a man dies unmarried, his spirit may be believed to wander restless. Ghost marriage is not only social, it is spiritual reconciliation. It restores balance between the living and the dead. It assures that the spirit has descendants to honor him. Without children, who will pour liberations? Who will remember his name? In Nuer belief, memory is survival. There is another layer. Sometimes, a barren woman may marry another woman in her own name. She becomes a female husband. She provides cattle. Her wife bears children with a chosen male partner. Those children belong to the female husband's lineage. Even gender roles can bend in services of a lineage continuity. Among the Nuer, social fatherhood outweighs biology. Today, life in Juba looks very different from the village cattle camps. War, migration, Christianity, Islam, and state law have reshaped traditions. Some young Nuer questions ghost marriage. Others defend it as cultural identity. Human rights advocates debate whether women always have true choices. Yet in rural areas, the practice survives because lineage still matters, because cattle still matters, because ancestors still matters. From outside Africa, ghost marriage can seem strange, even shocking. But many societies separate biological and social fatherhood, adoption, surrogacy, and step parenting. The Nuer system simply formalized this separation centuries ago. It asks a profound question: what makes a father? Is it DNA or is it recognition, responsibility, and a name? Among the Nuer, the answer is clear. A father is the man whose lineage claims you, even if he lives only in memory. Imagine a young man, he dies in conflict before marrying. His mother mourns not only for her son, but for his unborn children. Years later, a bride arrives, cattle are exchanged, songs are sung in his name. She bears a sons. They call a man they never met father. And one day they will pour milk on earth and speak his name. He will not be forgotten. In that way, he lived. Ghost marriage is not about romance, it is about responsibility. It is about cattle, kinship, and cosmic balance. It is about defeating extinction, not of the body, but of the name. In the floodplains of South Sudan, the dead may rest, but they can still become husbands, and sometimes they can still become fathers. If this story surprises you, challenged you, or made you see family in a new way, share it. Because across the world, marriage means many things, and sometimes love is not the reason, love is the legacy.